Unfortunately, bad news for me. Going home, leaving LA. Based off tomorrow, I'll decide whether I'm going to do London Marathon or not. Knee just completely blew out. Arc 1 was a runner, Arc 2 was a training shoe, Arc 3 is a recovery slide.
Why do you think your brand popped off? I guess
Because it's sick. Alright, we weren't going to do this, but then I just thought, why not? Little DIY vlog, going home, leaving LA, been in LA for quite a few months now. Going back to the UK, we've got London Marathon at the end of next week. Whether we're going to do it or not because we're injured is a whole nother story, but we'll get to that this week. Been getting a lot of physio and keeping off the legs at the moment. I've got an issue with I think it's the IT band in my knee. And I was hoping for a sub 3 for this one because I've been training for, I'm going to say like nearly 4 months just for this race. And then I wanted to move on from marathon training after this. So I put like nearly 16 weeks worth of work into it, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen on the last week, which is fucking devastating. But let's see what happens, you never know. A miracle might come through, or we might just fucking do it injured. Or we might not do it at all. So yeah, come home. Alright, I'm going to show you what the snacks are. Chicken meatballs, Trader Joe's, Cadence bar for the carbs, little like treat. This is a coconut dark chocolate ball from Air One. Love all of this shit. The food difference between me and Ashley is pretty crazy. Do you want to see what she's having for her lunch? Other things I forgot to mention, the snacks. Air One mango, dried. And we are reading the 2.0. Jim Collins is second, but we're about halfway through. Signing out. Peace. Somebody explained to us this Amsterdam door situation in the airports. It's in every terminal. I'm gonna try and go for it. Doesn't open. Made it to Manchester. Long day of travel. Just got back. Hitting Mike's sauna. Get a Nando's, hit the bed, and then I'll take you on tomorrow's plans. Then we're going to be training early, running with Jake and Alfie. Going to do some speed work, going to do some distance stuff, see how the knee's holding up. And based off tomorrow, I'll decide whether I'm going to do London Marathon or not next weekend. So we'll see if the knee holds up, but yeah, nothing else to film tonight really, so peace. Alright, little update. Forgot to film at the track. Me, Jake and Alfie went out there. Alfie came up to see how I was running, and unfortunately, bad news for me. Bad day to be me. Very bad day to be me actually. We warmed up with like 3.5k, pretty easy, and started doing some sprint work. First 1k, knee just completely blew out. So that means 100% I won't be doing London Marathon this weekend. Which I'm gutted about, man, because I was on pace, had every single training session in the block done, ready to go. Which is a shame, but you know, life could be a lot harder, life could be a lot worse, injuries could be a lot worse. I'm gonna get a scan on it this week, see what's actually up with me, because we can't figure it out, whether it's like IT band or something else. So yeah. I'm gonna go and get a training session in now. I've not lifted weights for a week just because I've tried to drop a little bit of weight, thinking that the ease on the knee, landing on it would be easier, but yeah, here we are. So, little training session with Jake. I might still do some sort of marathon on Sunday, just to be part of it. Maybe I'll do like a ski marathon, maybe a bike marathon, or a road bike would be too easy. Yeah, probably do like a ski marathon, see how long that takes me. Something fun like that, but yeah. Next part of this video is not going to be about fucking running, because all I do is talk about running. Peace. Alright, session 2 of the day. What are we up to, big lad?
Arms. A little bit of biceps and triceps.
We've done some bench, we did some pull-ups. The weights are back on. Nothing better on a Sunday evening than a little bit of blood flow in the 247 gym. We came in earlier and cleaned it all up, got it looking beautiful. Put that sign back to black. That was yellow for a while and that was annoying me. We're just hitting the weights, try and get a scan on this leg as well, and then figure out a plan for the future with this guy.
What are we training tomorrow?
Probably upper. No, I'll do legs if you want.
Yeah, let's train legs.
Day 2 of being back in the UK. It's Easter Monday. One of my legs doesn't work, but we're still training legs. Mike's getting his hair cut up there in the studio. Don't know if you can see. Just pan over to him. There he is. And we're gonna go get some breakfast and then crack on with the day. What are we doing later?
Cardio.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Herbs.
Urge. Yeah, because you can't run.
Ski herbs. All right. We'll probably cut all of this anyway, because everyone moans on YouTube saying, not more training. I want to see behind the brand. Dope is Chroma Hearts glasses. Also, Mike bought this plane. Don't know what car I should go on or whether we should give it to Jake, but 247 rep. Alright, first meeting of the day. We're gonna go through initial spring summer 26, fall winter 26, and updates for the rest of this year. I am in the showroom, which has a lot of unseen product and a lot of things that aren't out yet, so I'm kind of hiding them from the camera because they're on that side. Don't know how I'm gonna film this or if I'm gonna film it, so this is the problem with trying to film a day in the life when everything's so far in advanced. But we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can blur some things out. On this side, we've just got SS25. So I'm going to show you the next 247 footwear development. This is Arc 3. This is recovery. So each archetype gets a number in order of when it launches. So Arc 1 was a runner, Arc 2 was a training shoe, Arc 3 is a recovery slide. Probably the most comfy slide I've ever worn, and I've worn every slide. Every Birkenstock, every Yeezy, all that kind of shit, but I wanted to create something that was like walking on clouds and low price point, super clean, super minimal, but very like identifiable. So when you look down, you always get the 247 logo. We've got a little rep log on the side, and then the actual sole unit kind of mimics what we did with the Arc 1. So it kind of just flows with the collection. This is in like the flat white creamy color, so it matches the 247 socks, race socks, all that kind of stuff. We've also got 2 other colorways dropping, which you'll see in the next couple of weeks, but yeah, all the box and branding, everything's the same as what we've been doing previously. Got the gym rules in there. The sheet that follows the shoe has the tread sole design on it. I love that little touch. But yeah, that's the next development for us in 247. The one after that is also fucking insane, but probably won't be till 2026. RRP on these, we're still trying to work it out with like somewhere between 70 and 80, but we've just not got the price point there yet. But you'll see that as it comes to fruition. I'm going to shoot the campaign for it next week. Hopefully I'm in the office for it, because put a cool little brief together. Ben's going to work on how that's going to look. But yeah, Arc 3. I forgot to mention as well, what we're doing in the showroom today is Arc 4 colour ups. So we've got the final SMS samples of how we want these to look, and I actually can't show you anything. Like, I'm not even allowed to show the sole, which I'm gutted about, but this is something we've been working on for a very long time. I know everyone says, oh, this is 18-month development, this is 2 years development. This has actually been 2 years, and we're still not there yet, and it still won't be ready till looking like next year. Put a lot of investment, a lot of resource, a lot of time, a lot of people into this development, and it means a lot to me and to our athletes and what we're doing it for and how we're testing and stuff like that. So it's all new realm to us. And Spenny always says, like, this isn't something we should be a player in, because, you know, you've got the big boys, you've got the Nike and the Addies, then you've got the Ons and the Hokers coming up. doing absolutely tons of performance footwear. And you know, we're, as 247, we're a sub-brand to what Represent is, and we're only a small part of that, but actually this year we're nearly a quarter of the size of Represent, which is insane on like the third year. Such a small team as well. So huge potential with the brand and super excited. But I wanted to develop something way beyond the other brands in our realm and way beyond what is expected of us, because that's what I like to do. I like to push the boundaries, like to set very high expectations. So yeah, can't wait to show you that next year, maybe later this year, we'll see. All right, next part of the day, just pulled up at Wigan Station. We're going to London. Sickest meeting ever on 247 footwear development. 3 silhouettes in the mix for next year. Can't show you any of it, that's why I'm here now. But we've got a GQ Heroes meeting because we're going to be on the panel in June, which is insane. So I'm going to go and meet the guys for lunch and talk strategy, and then I'm going to go check out the 247 pop-up store in Soho. Shitloads to do, and then I'm going to come back up later this afternoon, try and get back in the office before it closes, catch up on some product stuff, and then all again tomorrow. Look at that. I think it's like £7 as well.
Is it?
Triple chicken with an egg, some caramelized onions. You can't beat it, guys.
Makes me very
Living
jealous.
cheap.
It's making me very, very jealous from that comparison to mine.
Look at that. What is it?
Bang bang cauliflower. 21 grams of protein.
Bullshit, the lines.
We are in on hoodies, yeah. Do you think we dropped them?
What are you up to? It's for the YouTube. What are we doing today? Oh shit, we can't, we'll have to blow that bit out.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll beep it out,
Just,
we'll beep it
it's just
out.
more Owners Club stuff.
Yeah. The wizard at work. 1 iPad, 1 drawer,
Slim
and
wizard.
tablet, and a laptop. And a desk full of absolute shit. I could never be like this, Phil, but I get it. It's the graphics department, isn't it?
See, it's fueled by. Well, you'll have to blow that in post, surely.
No,
Yeah, it's all right. We got the Starbucks collab
Got
coming.
Starbucks, he's got caffeine in that, he's got caffeine in that, he's got more coffee in that. These are all different coffees as well that he's been drinking.